Today we're taking a look at the New Balance 9060. This is the Mindful Gray colorway. What's up guys, BJ Kicks here. Welcome back to my channel, Kicks on Kicks, where I review sneakers. Now, today we are taking a look at a super dope shoe that is special to me because this is the first time I am reviewing a New Balance sneaker here on the channel. This is the New Balance 9060 in the Mindful Gray colorway. And man, it's awesome. Now, what we're going to do, I'm going to give you a super dope overview of the shoe. We're going to look at every single detail. We'll look at the packaging. We'll get an on feet. But first, gotta shout out the seller that sent me these. So shout out to Pleashoes for providing this shoe or this pair for review. All the information is down in the description below. But New Balance. New Balance is a brand that is near and dear to me because some of the first pairs of shoes I bought with my own money were New Balance. When I was in high school, Foot Locker, Champs, Finish Line, they had this 2 for $89 deal. You get 2 shoes for $89. The New Balance 574s were part of that special. The Filas with the strap, I don't know what those were called. The Umbros. I think you get Converse Weapons as part of that deal. There were a bunch of shoes you could get 2 pair for $89. And I had a nice navy blue pair of New Balance 574s. And man, those are some of the most comfortable shoes on the planet. But anyway, now New Balance has made a full resurgence. They are making dad shoes cool again. I feel like I first started hearing a lot about New Balance and high profile New Balance collaborations back in like 2014, 2015. And they've been keeping the trend going. So this is a brand new silhouette. This is the 9060. It's based on the 990. It's got like, you know, on the upper, you kind of see that sort of, you can see the legacy there from the 990 inspiration. But then there's also another shoe that inspired it. And that's kind of what we get this outsole from, or the ideas, or, you know, the outsole kind of progresses out of some older stuff. This is fully taking advantage of this whole chunky shoe wave that we've been on for the last few years with Yeezys and the Balenciaga Triple S and a bunch of other Balenciagas. Like, honestly, the chunky sole isn't my thing, but it's cool on this shoe. But anyway, this is the New Balance 9060. Like I said, it's a brand new silhouette. This came out, I want to say, back in July, but the first shoe that debuted this model was actually a collab with Joe Freshgoods. So to give him a collab and then do a general release colorway, this is the first general release colorway of the 9060, and it's called Mindful Gray. Now, I'm not even going to lie. Looking at photos of these online, these look like a Neapolitan ice cream colored shoe. Now that they're in person, they definitely do look more gray and tan, but I thought we had like straight up chocolate brown on here at one point. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the shoe since I've been showing it to you this whole time. On your outsole, it's a standard black rubber outsole. You got these little pods for traction, and then you got these nice like jade or teal sort of hits. It's aqua blue diamonds all there. Now New Balance does call this a running shoe. I don't know who's running in these, but they feel light enough. You probably could. But anyway, let's move on to the midsole. The midsole, it almost looks like a hoof. This looks like a hoof to me. But anyway, you got all these big chunky protruding pieces that kind of exist on the outsole and then kind of come around to this midsole that sits inside. And the midsole, you got like a light tan at the front and a darker tan at the back. So that's pretty cool. And then moving on to the uppers, again, all that tan or mindful gray, if that's what we're calling it, you got a bunch of different suede overlays. And so some panels are like a super light gray. Some are a darker gray. Some are like a straight up tan. And there's like 2 actual leather panels near this toe box that are like a darker tan as well. But man, all in all, a lot of different colors going on this shoe. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the lateral side. On the lateral side, you got your reflective 3M New Balance N logo, which is always dope. You also got a 3M hit right here on the lace, little lace loop. And then you got your, like I said, the dark tan transition into a lighter tan. You got a couple of nubuck or suede overlays all over the shoe. It's so hard to even talk about the paneling because there are so many little panels all stitched together. But let's just say it just makes it a really dope shoe. So your lateral side, you got your 3M New Balance swoosh. On the medial side, you got a embroidered New Balance swoosh that's just the sort of hash marks. So it kind of blends in with the shoe. You don't even realize it's there depending on the light, but it's definitely there. But just since we're talking about the upper, you got this, these suede overlays, but they're laying over a bunch of gray mesh material. And all in all, it's just really premium feeling material. What I love about New Balance is they never skimp on the material. The shoes always feel good in hand, which means they're going to feel even better on your feet. Moving on to the sort of top down view, what you see when you look down at your feet, you can see you've got these sort of diamond shapes pointing toward the toe box and that mesh, that gray mesh overlay down there, or gray mesh sort of base down at the bottom. Toward the back where you have mesh, it's a lighter tan mesh. And hopefully I did it justice. Now, looking at the back of the shoe, like I said, you got this sort of hoof looking effect. You got this sort of heel stabilizer protruding out of the shoe. It definitely looks reflective, almost like a bicycle reflector, which is really cool. More suede coming around the back. And then you got your New Balance logo there on the heel. And then more details. This shoe comes with a cream lace inside, but you got a nice mesh tongue with this leather overlay and a little jewel New Balance 9060 logo inside of that tongue. So that's super dope. It's just a dope shoe. I mean, what else can I say? That's the once over of the shoe. Let's take a quick look at the packaging. Now, one thing New Balance is not going to do is give you special packaging on a general release sneaker. This is a gray New Balance box. And if you've ever been to a New Balance outlet, all these boxes are just super plain boxes. Not a whole lot of details to see. As far as the color codes and stuff on the box, this is new US 9060 MAC, 270 2.0 US 9. Now, I got a lot of Chinese writing on mine. I assume that's because it's a Chinese pair. I don't know if the American retails look the same. Inside, got some New Balance paper. And there actually was a card that came in this shoe. I set it off to the side, so my bad. We took a look at the packaging. Now let's look one more time at some details on this shoe. You got a gray sock liner. Looking at the insole, standard New Balance logo. Again, New Balance is kind of like the king of dad shoe brands. It's definitely going to give you boring looks inside. It's definitely a utility shoe. But again, because dad shoes are the wave, New Balance is really good at giving us dad shoes that we all want to wear. And this is a dope new silhouette. I like it a lot. The chunky heel is still growing on me, I must say, but I love this upper. I love the colors. I think it's a dope shoe. And like I said, what I'm expecting from this shoe is a whole lot of comfort because New Balance is just known for that. Like just looking at this insole, this is a super thick insole. This ain't like those paper insoles you get with the Jordan brand shoes. So I'm excited to wear these. And speaking of wearing these, let's go ahead and get them on feet.